How do they compare to last year?
Good. I mean, they look defensively. They look really similar. I mean, they only have a couple guys back off that team that started last year, but they definitely reloaded. I mean, they got 3 big D tackles just like they did last year. Their secondary is awesome. They got a couple guys back there. At number 12, he's the one that had 3 pick sixes against Centennial. They got good, disciplined linebackers. Their defense is a problem. There's no doubt about it. You know, they held Bosco to 13, so defensively they're really similar to what they had last year. And then offensively, it's a lot like they had last year too. They replaced their entire offensive line, but they replaced them all with a bunch of 300-pounders. You know, they're big, they're physical, they're well coached. Their offense is a little bit different because they got a more mobile quarterback than they had last year. So they run a little bit more. And they have a few different intricacies running the ball than they did last year. Their passing attack is pretty similar. They run the ball just a little bit more than last year, but if you're throwing on film with them last year and then throw on film with them this year, there's not a lot of difference. They were awesome last year and they're awesome this year. I mean, they beat Centennial, they beat Bosco, they beat IMG.
Do you feel you're as big an underdog as you were last year?
No. There's no way. I mean, hopefully it shows like that when we come out and play, but no. I mean, we're a far better team than we were last year. We're way better in the second. We're better basically across the board. And, you know, our results have shown it. You know, we're not a perfect team. We're, you know, obviously on paper we're the underdog, and, you know, understandably and rightfully so, those guys have done a great job. But no, we're not. It's not the same level. The entire feel of our team this entire year has been completely different. You know, that's why we schedule so hard. That's why we played Folsom right out of the gate. I mean, almost every team that we played was playing in a region. There's playing for divisional title or state title, and we did that on purpose for a game like this, because we knew if we were going to make the state title game, if we didn't make the state title game, then we didn't deserve to be at state. And if we did make the state title game, we knew what type of team we were going to be playing. We didn't know if it was going to be, you know, Bosco or Mater Dei or Centennial or whoever it is, but whoever makes it out of that southern bracket is going to be.
You
really
left the
good.
field last year, Sacramento. What do you think? I mean, what did you think you needed to be better at to compete at that, you know, with those teams?
We're going to need to be more complete defensively. We're going to have to be able to cover the pass and, you know, stop the run. We've always been pretty stout at stopping the run. You know, but teams throw the ball more than they did, you know, even just a couple of years ago. And then offensively, we had to be more varied. We had to be. I mean, we run the option, we run the veer. We're going to continue to do that. We're a run first team, and the triple option is who we are. But we needed to have different wrinkles. You know, you guys, excuse me, you guys have been watching our games all year. We still run the ball, but there's some nuances that we're doing this year that are a little bit different. We have the quarterback and we have the running backs and the wide receivers that have the ability to kind of spread the team out a little bit. I mean, we're watching last year's Mater Dei game, and they had 9 really big dudes about 5 yards from the line of scrimmage, and those dudes could move pretty quickly too. So, you know, we got to get a couple of those guys backed up a little bit, and we've been seeing a lot more of that this year. Some teams backed up, so we can throw the ball, and you can't just, you know, knife in and try and take away the dive. You know, Dorian had that long run. He had 2 touchdown runs against Liberty because they were trying to take away the dive. So we've just been able to be a little bit more diverse offensively and a little more complete defensively, and then we just got to tighten that game, keep the ball away from them, and, you know, look up in the fourth quarter and be in a nice tight game, and then we're comfortable there. We want to muddy the water a little bit.
When you have guys like Henry and Foskey and guys who've been through this, how much that helped going
down there? Yeah. I mean, they were on. You know, we had a lot of guys that were on that field last year. Everybody, but pretty much our offensive line. You know, even Dorian played as a freshman. You know. Kobe was in there, Henry was in there, Shamar was in there. We had Foskey, Rask, Tagalo, all those guys were out there. Jossie. We were watching that film today at lunch, and they remember it. And it's a redemption game. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I'm not going to pull any punches. I thought we quit last year against Gorman. I thought we quit against Mater Dei, too. And it's disappointing. And we're different this year. And I'm anticipating a better showing. And we're not going down there hoping, you know, fingers crossed, hoping that, you know, we can hang tight or something. We're going down there to win. We have the ability to do it. Those guys are a great team. Like I said, we're the underdog, understandably, but I don't know. We're going down to make
This is it.
Yeah, this is it.
What's going through your mind this week to get ready for Mater Dei?
Man, just trying to come out with a different outcome in the past 2 years. My sophomore and junior year, we came out short, really short. So, this last year is my senior year. It's a lot of seniors, so we're just trying to come out and give it our all for this last week.
When you left the field last year at Sacramento,
Yeah.
what did you think? What did you think? I mean, did you think it was going to be possible to close the gap?
Man, walking out that field, I just thought to myself, never again. Never disappoint my family or the tradition that's been going around here ever again. I just wanted to carry that De La Salle pride everywhere I went, on and off the field. So we kind of made a promise to each other as a senior group to never let that happen again. We took it game by game. We knew we had Falso in first game, so we had to take care of that if we wanted to get to where we are right now. So we just took it slow, did our workouts as hard as we can. They pushed us as hard as we can ever since January. Just got to get after it.
When you watch Mater Dei on film, what do you see?
Same that we've seen the past year, last year. They're stacked everywhere. Number 5, number 9, 21, 3. They're everywhere. So we just got to execute. Like our coach said, we got to be diamonds. Our effort throughout this week is just going to dictate how we play on Saturday.